Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to the 6th episode of Stellaris One Planet Challenge, playing the Unity 3.3 beta branch. And once I have all my anchorages built, I will start filling up my naval capacity appropriately. My fleets are about 200 days away from being in position to get upgraded, and then I'll push against Jellin, which will give me this system here, which has been protected from the amoeba. The amoeba is very strong, so that's going to hurt a lot. So maybe I'll actually have you vote on that. Should I attack that amoeba? Yes or no? Well, I could take a look at my fleet strength once I'm in position and upgraded to make the final determination. So this is the whole map bot anchorage. Form Galactic Council. Sure. I'm going to oppose that for now because I'm not going to be on it. If I'm not council member, there is no council. It will probably pass anyway. That's what happens in these votes. I carry very little weight.
Construction complete.
All right, now I'm going to try to get the Edicts Fund, because the Edicts Fund would hypothetically allow me to get research subsidies over Map the Stars, which I don't really care about, and Veneration of the Saints, which is nice, but not hyper important. Oh, before I oh, it's too late. I want to reanalyze.
Our ships have been improved.
My ship designs. So blue lasers. Let's auto upgrade now. I'm actually going to take out the reactor boosters because it's just a little bit extra expensive and unnecessary. It adds a little bit of power, but like not enough to make it worth adding. Okay, so our ships are now good. Let's upgrade. That was the sound of a archaeology site finishing up, so let's see what we got. Subterranean colonization
The spirits
unlocked,
have granted us new wisdom,
which I don't think is useful at all, because I don't think we have any tile blockers on our home tile that are subterranean. So, cool. I guess. Boo! That sucked. And that was Whitehorner's archaeology site. I don't think there's really much for my scientists left to do because of closed borders at the moment. So I'm going to have them head back to Jellin because they're going to be analyzing Jellin, I guess. And you guys think I should attack the amoeba. Copy that. Alright, we just added Bostomore. So Bostomore is going to be named Deuterian. JFed, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the stream. And it was
an
the
alien
Zeracor.
empire
It
now
was not
speaks to us
the
in the
curators.
language of the divine.
Interestingly enough, the laws of Vada are becoming egalitarian. So, for reference, they were originally militarist xenophile, fanatically xenophile, and they're changing from xenophile to utilitarian, egalitarian. Honestly, it doesn't really make much difference to me, but just wanted to note that they are changing up there. So I'm 8 months from Starhold, 8 months from Moral Codes, 12 months from Hyperdrive. Some good changes. How goes the Grand Conquest? Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good for a one world.
Construction complete.
Definitely hanging in there.
Our ships have been improved.
What's this? Second improvement. I mean, I'll do it. But I don't know what it is. But yeah, the fleets are definitely getting stronger, which is good. And there is, I think, the... Oh, fuck. Robotic workers progress. Yeah, well, we're spiritualists. We don't believe in that nonsense. So that was Karos down here that I sniped from Thorquil. And now... let's try to fill in some of the map that we don't know. Trying to figure out what these are. Oh, another thing we could do is we could explore... Yeah, no, I think it's better if we explore the Andari Trade Association's territory, because this is a big old question mark here, and they don't have closed borders, so I might as well go marching around in there. First contact with you? This might be the Enclave, the curators that I've been waiting to try to contact. How does one get higher diplomatic power? So there's a bunch of different ways to do it. You can build things like... embassies, which add to diplomatic weight. You can also pass in the galactic community provisions and resolutions like this, where the diplomatic weight... So the industrial development, the regulatory facilitation passed, which means that diplomatic weight is increased when you have a strong economy. Down here, diplomatic weight is increased when you have strong tech. Here, diplomatic weight is increased when you have strong fleet. So those are other ways to increase your diplomatic weight. Another way is to assign envoys to the galactic community. So assigned envoys also increase your total diplomatic weight. So there's a bunch of different ways to increase your weight. But basically, becoming more powerful is sort of the catch-all way to do it. What I'm going to do right now is to just buy a whole hunk and chunk of alloys. And also, I'm going to enact focusing crystals and crystalline sensors. Because I have a lot of spare rare crystals right now, and that will give me better vision around the galaxy. We unlock more codes, and let's go with... Oh, man. Oh, man. There's a bunch of good options here. So, Galactic Admin would allow us to have additional civic slot and have a bigger capital building. Gene tailoring would allow us to modify our species, and the living state would allow us to build a deep space black site over Yadarian Prime for additional faction unity and also governance, attraction, and stability. All three are like excellent choices, so I'm going to have you guys vote on which one we go with. And then for engineering research, this might be more straightforward. It is. I'm just going to go with cruisers. So given that we got the engineering research, what that means is I can now make larger starholds. So at my capital here, I'm going to upgrade that to a starhold to add some more shipyards. Mister, thank you for the resub. And I'll start the living state, but you guys can choose a new one if you want. It just looks like that's winning. So for all those new alloys I just bought, we'll be able to upgrade the ships and get them to blow up that amoeba. Alright, living state it is.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
These people close their order to me. I return the favor. And we just got Hyperdrive 2. Oh, this is painful. Every time. We just got Hyperdrive 2, and now my fleet can get re-upgraded yet again.
Construction complete.
I mean, I'll do it, but oof. My bastions are all ready to become starholds once I have an overabundance of alloys, too. So there's an occupation flotilla in the middle of Los Avada's territory, which is why they haven't filled in there. And I'm not going to be able... you know what? Actually, I'll try. With Mr. Elk, I'll try to sneak to get to Eurydice past the Marauders to see what's there. I think I'll be able to do it. If I can't, it doesn't really matter because I have no use for that scientist anyway, which sounds sad, but it is true. Oh, and then I have 2 construction ships trying to do the same thing here. This construction ship
Our ships have been improved.
Push on. There we go. So now we have
Construction complete.
Filled in all the territory. So become more powerful. That's a pretty generic goal to add to the board, but we've sort of expanded into all the territory that we possibly can. So that's really all that we have left.
Our ships have been improved.
Bunk bed decision. Bunk bed decision allows for more housing for 80 years on a single colony. That's actually pretty powerful considering I'm one world restricted. So I'm going to try to get the alloys they require for that, but it's costly. Deal. All right, now let's go to Yadarian Prime and pass the bunk bed decision for more housing. Minor research sanctions? Sure. No one else is going to vote for that, but sure.
An alien empire now speaks to us.
So the
in
empire that I
language of the
contacted was not
divine.
the researchers. They were the Unity people. The artisanry. And I want to become a patron. And I'm also going to commission an art piece as well. And that will allow me to increase my amenities,
Construction
which makes people
complete.
happier, which increases my stability, which increases my output.
Our ships have been improved.
Okay, all 3 of my fleets are now ready to go. It has been a while. Constant upgrading, but they're good to go now. So we're sending them up to plate glass armor, and then we're going to go take on Jellin. Yes, the spare construction ship can definitely stand by for Jellin. That's smart. So I'll have them head north now. I don't think there's a risk of Jellin being taken, because it's not like Tizins have scientists down here, so they can't even survey Jellin in order to take it from me. As far as I can tell, they have 0 scientists in the area. I'm also going to cancel the sensors now, too.
Situation log updated.
Nice. There is the Caravaneer trash, which usually unlocks fun ship parts.
Construction complete.
Wow, the habitability of my homeworld is not even 100%. Because of regulatory facilitation. So I'm probably going to want to get some habitability research going eventually. It's not urgent. 98% is pretty good. That's not my limiting factor right now, but it's just food for thought for the future. So here's the scientist, Zach Dyer, who's 96 years old, still exploring the stars. Trying to fill in some of the star chart that we don't yet know. And my 3 fleets are in position to jump into Jellin and nuke those amoeba. So here's the fight. Amoeba are not particularly hard to kill. But it's 9 cruisers, so it's not a easy peasy fight. This will hurt a little bit. Oh, I am in breach of galactic law because I am not fulfilling the Military Readiness Act, which means I'm not using 50% of my naval capacity. Yep. Copy that. I will replace some of the ships that have blown up. In a minute. It's not likely that I'm going to have someone pass a resolution to sanction me, though. So, I'm not all that worried. Look at all the dead amoeba now. So, done. Let's have them all reinforce. I'm going to buy some alloys to help with that. So I'm not in violation. And then have them go back to Starbase. Alright, scientist, your turn. I'm going to research the debris and then survey. The debris is going to be for regenerative hull tissue, so this will help significantly with trying to understand how to automatically regenerate our ships. You close my borders? Back to you, dude. I guess they like the amoebas. They're amoeba lovers.
Construction complete.
So my shipyard is bigger, and I am going to add ships to the shipyard. Oh, my alloys are gone. Okay.
Debris analyzed.
Ooh, wow. Oh, it was just the crystal. Okay. Corinth now cleared all the crystalline entities that then, which is difficult to do, but doesn't surprise me at all. Makes that a very tasty annexation target.
Special project complete.
I also just got crystal-infused plating as an option for research from the Caravaneers trash, which is cool. Where should this construction ship hang out? Maybe at Mr. Elk. Not that I think I'm going to get living metal anytime soon. And I won't be in Galactic Breach in just a second here. As soon as this last Corvette gets built. I think. Nope, I need more than that. Alright. Jordan, let's reinforce.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
UV lasers, we got. And I'm going to go with capacity subsidies and energy grid. Trying to increase the amount of energy credits I get. Hey, Backroad Runner. How's trucking been for you, dude? And thank you for the resub.
System survey complete.
Watched a documentary about long-haul trucking recently. You made it? Nice. How long was your last haul?
Construction complete.
All right, I'm no longer in breach because I have over 50% of my naval capacity used now. That's good. Oh. Laws of Vada, what is going on? They are losing interest in me. I'm going to improve relations with them. I don't need Oh. Oh! Yodarim just gifted me the last of the Cybrex artifacts. What? And here is Cybrex Alpha, which is unfortunately right on the border of me and Jerks. That makes me uneasy. Let's get out there ASAP.
Construction complete.
Deep Space Black Site just got researched. I don't have the same options as I had before, so I'm going to go with Xenodiplomacy. At this point, I could also change my diplomatic stance. So, belligerent. Belligerent would be warmongering. Cooperative would be diplomacy. Isolationist would be, well, isolationist. Or keep expansionist. Which I'm not really sure what we would do. There's nowhere to expand to. So, belligerent lowers my war exhaustion, increases my naval capacity, and reduces my claim cost. But trying to improve relations with people is influence per month. Cooperative increases my diplomatic weight, allows my envoys to improve relation better, lowers my border friction with neighbors, but increases the subterfuge cost and harming relations with others cost per month. Isolationists, sending an envoy to improve relations or harm relations now costs, increases unity, but tanks diplomatic weight, tanks influence cost for diplomatic, but does increase my governing ethics, but increases my border friction significantly, so that my direct neighbors would really dislike me. An expansionist is really just for it adds border friction, but makes it cheaper to claim outposts, which I'm no longer really doing. Oh! Well, La Zavada just had some sort of tech breakdown and increased my rep with them. Interesting. All right, I'm going to put a 1-minute timer on that for changing the diplomatic stance. And see what you all think.
Special project complete.
So, we found the Cybrex Warforge relic. We gained 30 minor artifacts, 10,000 unity, a whole bunch of engineering and energy credits, and now we can unlock the secrets of the Cybrex. And this gives us the Harmonious Directives tradition, which then allows us to go with research subsidies if we drop the other things. Now I'm only paying 3 unity per month for research subsidies. So we have 10% research here, 10% research here, super research, and we're going to survey Cybrex Alpha, but Cybrex Alpha is not going to be that useful to us because we're one planet challenge, and these are a bunch of ruined ring sections, which we won't be colonizing, so oof, but whatever. And this scientist now has nothing to do. Oh, I can go into your territory? Okay, I'll do that. And you guys go with cooperative, so let's switch that up. So cooperative is going to help rebuild our relationship with La Zavada, for sure. And then it's going to even further, seal the deal with Yonderim. So my border friction with Yonderim went from minus 48 to minus 12, which is huge. And I am going to go get Cybrex Alpha. It's so weird. Cybrex Alpha became a hyperlane between me and this neighbor of mine that I never shared a border with. I've never really seen that happen. It's very strange. I'll tell you. The other thing I could do is... So here's the war form. The war form increases... So it passively increases my monthly alloys by 5%. And then it also allows me build Cybrex Warform armies at my capital, which is really cool. And then I can activate it for 10,000 minerals and 3,000 unity to create 5,000 alloys, which is very, very powerful. I also want to spend 50 of my 74 artifacts to unlock the secrets of the Cybrex, which I will do now. So, current priority, unlock secrets of Cybrex. And that here is this engineering special
incoming
project.
Transmission.
Laws of Auto wants a non-aggression. Sure, I'll sign that. Yeah, the precursor usually makes a system near your homeworld, and oh, Yonderim's active sensor treaty just ran out. Maybe I re-sign that if they want it. They kind of don't, but I'm sure I can sweeten the pot so that they do. Yeah, for 330 energy credits out of the 9k that I have, sure. That's basically free. Done. So now I get to see what they see again. For the artists, I will repair it for you for 50 influence, because influence is going to be more important. So yeah, usually Cybrex, your precursors will be a world that only really you have access to. So the fact that it borders me and a neighbor is just like mind-boggling. I really, really have never seen that before. It's kind of cool. It's also like not great because it opens up a huge vulnerability if the Kanakdor Devourers ever decide to go against me. Oh, they have an L gate. Hope's End. Got my eye on that. They're belligerent.
Construction
and they view us as their
complete.
rival. So why they have their border open with me, I really have no flippin' idea. They shouldn't. That makes no sense. But I don't mind. I get to poke around. At this point, I have a bunch of scientists that, like, aren't doing anything. So let's go explore where we can. Oh, let's make the deep place black site. Oh, no new aliens.
Construction
I'm about
complete.
halfway up the galactic community now. That's actually pretty good. Better than I would be. Very much better than I thought it would be. I wouldn't mind getting the embassy once I get the embassy tech. So who are you? You guys are another generic alien thing. For those NPC aliens. Can I attack Tizen now? Yes, but no. They are a vassal of a much more vastly superior and stronger empire, so I could attack them, but it would be a terrible tactical idea. Because then I would be fighting something way stronger. So they are a vassal under the authority of Athol Jor, and they are the most powerful other empire in the galaxy at the moment. So nope, not doing that. Not yet, at least.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
I'm just going to keep reinvesting in research. I think I'm probably getting ahead of a lot of the other empires, research-wise.
Our ships have been improved.
Alright, we're not going to be able to poke in there because they have 2 5k fleets on the border here. So now I understand why this hasn't been added to anyone's empire.
Our ships have been improved.
The Marauders are protecting 2 worlds here. Oh, that scientist. Where'd you go? This scientist here? Yeah, we were gonna have you do something really sketchy, and let me set that up now. You were gonna pop in here and try to avoid the Marauders. And if it works, that'd be good. Oh, you jerks. So I was poking around the Devourer's territory and they just closed their borders with me. So I'm going to return the favor. And they're also rivaling me, so I'm going to rival them back. Because I might as well get the free influence.
Construction complete.
So something to note. It might be a really good idea for me to put a bastion here. I don't have a free starbase at the moment to do that, but it's very close to Yidarian, so I can defend it quickly with my fleets, but that's a big persona non grata neighbor there.
An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
Oh, Shinman Chin, you now live longer. My governor. That's good. So you'll live to at least 125 unless you become a drunk or something. You're really surprised how quickly I caught up with one planet? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, what? Oh, that's just because of relics. We can ignore that. I'm not number 3. It's just because I have the Cybrex war form. I was like, number 3? I'm the most powerful in the galaxy. It's not true. I will, however, nominate my home planet as a contender for...
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
For being the galactic market hub. I also just unlocked the embassy. So trying to get an embassy out would be probably pretty smart. But I don't know what it would take the place of. I'd have to replace... If I was to build an embassy, what should it replace? Don't build one. Replace a temple. Replace a research facility. Or replace the monument. The autochthonic monument. No. Minute up there to decide whether I build one or not, and if I do, what it replaces. So the temples employ 2 priests, give me 5% ethics for spiritualists, produces unity. The autochthonic monument produces 2 unity and 5% additional unity per job. And then these research labs produce 17, 15, and 17 science apiece for 2 research jobs. So I think the monument's probably the least costly. The other reason to go with the monument is right now I only have 1 free job, and the monument doesn't employ anyone. So I would be replacing the monument, which employs 0 people, with an embassy that employs 2. I believe it employs 2. So I don't know. That might factor in. Okay, replace the monument. Got it. An embassy. So the embassy doesn't employ anyone? I guess I'm wrong about that. Thought I employed people. Alright, so I found the Ether Drake. Uh-oh. Oh, no, this was on purpose. So this is my scientist trying to skirt around the Marauders, and it seems to be working. So I'm going to have the constructor do the same thing. I might even be able to get to Bax. No! They killed him! No! Mr. Ruck's dead. So I think my constructor's probably going to die too. I'm going to try it, but chances are he dies.
Special project complete.
It's just a construction ship. It's not that expensive. He blows up. Yeah, I think it's too close to this void dwelling, and the void dwelling attacked me as I tried to jump.
Our construction ship is beset by enemies.
That void dwelling's too close. I might actually be able to get to Bax, actually. Go all the way around and then jump to Bax, because there's not a void dwelling near Bax. So, let's try that. Because it'd be funny to have this system that's like deeply embedded in the Marauders. For that, I need a new scientist. I need a new science ship. And I also need a new construction ship because they both blew up.
Incoming transmission.
Lazavada wants the research agreement again. Should I agree to the research? Yes or no? So I learn 368, they learn 296. I'll hide that for now. Put a minute on the board.
Incoming transmission.
You know what? I had a bunch of idle scientists that could have... I didn't need to hire a new one, but whatever. So here... they're the same level. So the new guy... go up to Toolman Mike with the new construction ship. Oh, there's also a commercial pact. So it's pretty clear that you guys want a research agreement. I'll agree. What about a comms pact? And I'll look at the benefits in a second. So we get 8, they get 14. Cost me influence. There's a new alien? Man, there's always new aliens, huh? And put a minute on the board. Now, pretty soon here, I think what I'm going to do is start to build up my fleets to be a little stronger, filling up my naval capacity with the aims to boss around some neighbors. I do have cruiser research being researched after I finish delving into the Cybrex. So maybe I get some cruisers out there soon. Oh, a bunch of Tomb Worlds. And oddly, an anomaly. I don't know why there's a random anomaly out there, but I'll research it. Alright, you guys say no to the comms pact, I think. So, nope. They broke it. I had a comms pact with them. Actually, they're getting their butts kicked. Wait. Lazavada. No, they're independent. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, they're at war. The Lazavadas are currently at war with the Othel Duran. And I believe they're losing. I don't know if I want to do anything about that, though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a spy network on the authority of the Othels to see if they are as strong as they seem they are. Because we do have the new embassy here, which gives us another envoy and more diplomatic weight. The advantage of going to war with the Othels is I could hypothetically get back a whole lot. So, like, if I declared war on them right now, I have 5 claims already on territories. And these territorial claims are really, really far from where they're going to be able to physically defend. So I'd be able to get a lot of this bubble here. And it'd be hard for them to defend against it. Also, I'd imagine that there's a lot of people that don't necessarily like them. Which means maybe other people take chunks out of their empire at the same time, bringing them down a notch. But it is a huge gamble if they're as strong as they are. Or they're as strong as it says they are. What I want to do, in either case, is to ramp up my ships. So... let's keep building.
Incoming transmission.
And we met
An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
Ooh. I'm really confused. Who the heck did I just meet? Ah, who cares? We already said no to this commercial pack. Stop asking. Now you just look desperate. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I only have 15 minutes left, don't I? Yeah, I might have to go to war with them sooner or later. Let's see about the victory here. Yeah, they're still... Yeah, they're still number 2. Or they're still... I mean, I'm only artificially ahead because of my relics collected. I really should be at 1800, which puts me way down here. So I'm very artificially inflated. I am building ships, though, so we'll see. Assign an envoy. And I'm going to assign the envoy that was building up my relation with the Lazavada to the galactic community, because I don't think the Lazavada is going to be around very long.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
They're getting beat up, and unless I go to war, I don't see that they're going to be sticking around very long. Should I go to war with authority? Yes or no? What do you guys think? It would be a very short war because the stream's almost over. But I do have a 6K fleet here. And I'm currently building more ships. I don't know. You decide. There's definitely opportunity for me to add a significant portion of my own, expand my territory. But it could easily backfire. I just don't know. I don't get to know these things. But here is the delicate travel to Bax. I have no idea if this is going to work.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Let me research interstellar campaigns to lower my war exhaustion, if indeed I go to war.
Special project complete.
There we go. So we got the secrets of the Cybrex. Glitch gains Voidcraft. I gain a research option of Mega Engineering, and my ability to build mega structures goes up by 10%. And you guys voted no by 1 vote. Man, that came close. So, 8 more months until I can build cruisers. I'm not really going to be able to afford the alloys for the cruisers very quickly, unless I get larger forges. Also, I am nearly out of available jobs here at my homeworld. My homeworld was kind of maxing out. Can't get much bigger. Hey, my edicts fund is large enough to cover the entire research subsidy. Sweet. That's cool. I got to Bax. Unfortunately, Bax ain't empty. That's hilarious. There's what are you? Mining bots? Crystalline? That is really funny. Oh, and you're chasing me. Okay, back into the Marauder territory. Let's get out of here. Try to go home to Toolman. Yeah, they're the Sapphire Crystal Shardlings.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
That's funny. So we just unlocked cruisers, and we are going to go next for civilian fabricators, I think. Yeah. More consumer goods if we need it. Corrupted Droman gets additional research speed. Doesn't really matter. He was only adaptable. It would have been nice to snipe that, yeah. I think I still could, but I'd have to send a military fleet all the way around Haban, which is super sketchy considering they have like a 15k fleet group there. To try to take out the Shardlings, it's just not really worth the risk because I could lose an entire fleet. Well, let's keep adding to my fleet. Pretty much all I could do right now is puff up my fleet as much as I can, so I'm able to fight with whomever. And here's a big giveaway. This is the, and I'm going to refresh the eligibility here, but this is the giveaway for cruisers. He who gets the cruiser's name. So for now, it's going to be Gladiolus or whatever, and I'm going to design it. So oil guns and UV lasers, and that's about it. I'm going to give it the weapon range, so it's more of a volley ship. And I'll raffle this off in just a second. Eligible to you guys. So I'm going to put a one minute timer here. It's not a vote timer, it's the cruiser raffle timer.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Do I have wormholes? I do. I have Polmat Bop's wormhole, so I'm going to do wormhole travel. That might open up some interesting options for me for asymmetrical warfare if it opens up elsewhere in the galaxy. It's a two-way portal, so it could backfire. But it might be interesting. Ooh, Othel Jor is becoming xenophilic. Interesting. Xenophile, materialist, authoritarian. I don't know what they dropped for that. But that was a change that I did not think would happen. Yeah, the cruisers look pretty cool. Big old plant cruisers. And they're going to be named the Backroad Runners. Congrats, Backroad. Now let's try to get one built. I can just afford the one.
Transmission.
No migration, sorry. Woo! The galactic market got established at my home world. Hot damn! That means that when I buy and sell on the galactic market here, I pay less of a market fee because I have the market nexus. I did not think that was going to happen, but I'll take it. That does allow me to buy more alloys for cheaper prices, and therefore roll out more cruisers. So, cha-ching. And I no longer have the nanites to keep up the actuators, which is funny because it seems like I still have it enabled, but it will disable here in a minute. Yeah, so here is the bonus for that. Market Nexus. Hosts the Galactic Station. The Galactic Market Station. You can see all the bonuses that I've amassed.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Isn't there a new decision upgrade for Galactic Market? I believe there is, yeah. Let's see. Let's do admin output increase. I don't think I have the ability to make those decisions yet because I need to fully unlock Harmony, I believe, which is about to happen in 10 months.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Silverman Fabricators just got done, and let's get Alloy Megaforges because we really need that to fuel our war efforts. This is weird. I have no alloys. Yes? I have no alloys. I'm at -1. Alright, I'm just going to disable it. I think it's just, it didn't auto-disable and I don't know why. I wonder how my strength is now. Still unknown how I stack up against them. How do I stack up against the galaxy? I have to mental math minus 5,000 off of that. So I'm around here. You also have to consider that a lot of these other foreign powers, the reason they rank higher is from number of pops and colonies, which obviously I'm not going to have as a one colony empire. So there's some number fudging to do. Like, the Yondarim is only superior to me, which means that we have almost similar fleet power. But if we take a look at the victory conditions, if I could click correctly. My lord. They are 7th. That's actually not that strong. Thought they'd be higher. But still, they're radically higher than I am. However, I can keep selling off my resources for alloys. Buying as many alloys as I can, rolling out as many cruisers as I'm able. Yeah, I'm at the no jobs stage of overpop. Mystic data modeling. I'd like that. So I'm going to leave this up, which is going to be extraordinarily annoying. God, that costs a lot. I'm going to painfully sell off a whole lot of alloys to try to get this garbage off my screen and actually buy that. Almost there. Whoa, something's happening. Someone just closed their border and I just got a new tradition. There we go.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
So, new mystic data modeling gives me additional energy credits from jobs, which is why I really wanted that. And new tradition available. Let's get Utopian Dream. Stability goes up. And a new Ascension perk gets unlocked. Pretty much the only thing I'd consider here is One Vision, so I'm just going to jump to One Vision. It's the only thing that even makes sense for me. Thorkel hierarchies, border just closed, and I'm now rivaled by them. So my 10-year peace treaty after kicking their butts is over. All right. What else is going on? Yeah. Okay, cool. So weird that I'm like up there because of the relic. I wish that didn't happen. So now I have 3 traditions unlocked, or 3 perks unlocked, and I believe that starts to open up my ability to pretty soon here to invest Unity into the ascension of my own worlds, which is kind of cool. But I don't know if I'm going to have time to show that off. I'm slightly leaning towards population controls because I know unless I expand my home planet. Oh, bummer. Tizen dislikes me more. I really couldn't care less. Unless I can grow my planet size, I'm just simply not going to be able to support more pop here. Unless they immigrate to other worlds, which is probably going to be the case. However, this brings me to the end of the stream. Thank you for tuning in to the Stellaris One Planet Challenge, playing the Unity 3.3 beta branch that is out for testing. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams, and Discord has events, which contains my upcoming streams as well. Links to both can be found in the description of the video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons and Twitch subscribers for supporting the channel, and viewers like you, which like, subscribe, and comment. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, Spacefarers.